Thank you to each of you for being present tonight as we celebrate Forge's second graduation class. There's a word I want to start this night off with, and that word is vision. Because it takes a vision of many people to make our beautiful community flourish, and we each play our unique part to contribute to that progress. One day, many years ago, there was a man who had tasted the blessings of recovery, and in him was born this fire to also make a difference in the community. His vision was to help others, like himself, who wanted to live a life of sobriety, but struggled to do it alone. So he had a vision of creating a brotherhood that would lead men into living a life of freedom, hope, and purpose. So he began housing men in his home. Disclaimer, the board does not condone or approve of this. And he began to build what is now the Forge Recovery Center. Today we have the privilege to witness the fruits of that vision. 5 incredible young men who have beat incredible odds, breaking generational chains, changing the stigma of recovery, and rebuilding their new lives in sobriety. Today, it is you we honor. We honor your perseverance, your faith, and your contribution to the progress of our community. Let us give a hand to our new Forge graduates. But we know that every organization is only as strong and as driven as their board of directors. The Forge Board of Directors consists of very special individuals who have taken on this vision and have given it direction, guidance, and a whole lot of love. So at this time, I would like to ask the Board of Directors, both past and present, to please stand and be recognized. And now our board chair, Glenn Williamson, the one with the best looking hair, would like to share a few words.
Thank everybody for being here tonight. This is very special. I generally don't write anything down. I find it easier to skip around and forget stuff. Most graduations, you get a piece of paper, right? I graduated from high school. I graduated from college. You give me a piece of paper. Say, go get a job. Figure out what you want to do with your life. So this graduation is a little different, right? We talk a lot about the mission statement. You've heard it. We exist to restore men to a life of freedom, hope, and purpose. As the chair of the board of directors, first let me say how very proud and honored I am to serve with the ones of you that are here tonight and the ones who are not able to be here. This board makes the chairman's job easy, and you guys have a great board. They care about each one of you. They also make sure Craig doesn't spend this in the bank. We put up good guardrails, and he listens. Finally. So we talk about the mission statement. We exist to restore men to a life of freedom, hope, and purpose. What does that mean? So I went to Webster's. That's my prop. Y'all know what restore means, right? Return someone or something to a former condition, a place, or position. Freedom, quality, or state of being free. The absence of necessity, coercion, or constraint in choice of action. Liberation from slavery or from the power of another or something else. Hope is desire accompanied by expectation of or belief in fulfillment. And finally, purpose is the reason for which something is done or created, or the reason for which something exists. So that's the way Webster describes it. That's not the way we describe it. It's not the way I describe it. And I'm always the one that's going to get emotional. Y'all get over it. I told myself I'm not going to, but it happens. So the way I describe that is Anthony, Matt, Kelvin, Luke, and Jimbo. I was talking to Kelvin on the way in. Told him how good they looked in those suits. He said, "Thanks for it." And I said, that has nothing to do with it. We have nothing to do with it. Craig, however much he wants y'all to believe he does, Todd or Amy, they have nothing to do with the fact that you're sitting. The board has nothing to do with the fact that you're sitting. You did it. With the help of your higher power. You did it. And because I believe words have power. Matt, you are restored to a life of freedom, hope, and purpose. Luke, you're restored to a life of freedom, hope, and purpose. Jimbo, even with your hat on, you are restored to a life of freedom and purpose. Kelvin, you're restored to a life of freedom, hope, and purpose. Anthony, without your hat, you're restored to a life of freedom, hope, and purpose. Now, what does that mean? You don't get a piece of paper, you get a nice plaque, right? Means you get to deal with life on life's terms, what we all deal with every day. These graduates that came before you will tell you that it's not going to be simple. It's not going to be easy. Anybody sitting in this audience that has not been through this program will tell you it's not going to be simple. Life is tough. But you've been restored. You have a chance to live life on life's terms. You have a support system. You have a toolbox with tools that a lot of us wish we had. We just make it up as we go. You guys got a roadmap, right? You got people to help you. You got those steps. That's right. If I'd had those steps when I was 16, man. So congratulations. I look forward to seeing you all fulfill your purpose. You guys, up here in front, you're next. Right there in the back, you're next. Right? You're all on that journey. You're restoring yourself. I don't care if you're getting ready to graduate or if you just got here last night or today, or I don't know when it was. You're all somewhere in that journey. And as proud as we are of these guys, just as proud of you. You're doing the work. You're doing the work. Stick in there. Listen to these guys that came before you. You'll be sitting right there. You'll be fully restored. I'm proud of all of you.
Now I would like to invite our Forge alumni to say a few words.
Brothers, y'all made a lot of progress. I saw you when you came in. Y'all taught me a lot, as much as I've been able to learn. Share that with the guys coming behind y'all. Stay with the grind. Stay focused, mentor, and stay involved. Meetings any way possible to keep the recovery going. And to my other brothers, you'll be there one day. Just keep pushing. Follow their lead. The leadership here is guiding you. It works if you work it, but you got to do the work. Thank you. Mikey.
How y'all doing? My name is Michael. I'm a recovering addict. These guys just kind of cruised through this program. Definitely putting something in the water because they got it done. So I just want to congratulate them for doing that. But kind of nervous standing up here. Just keep your focus when you're out there. You got a lot of guys to lean on. Big community out here, which is really, really good. And for the new guys, just stick it through. Just keep doing what you're doing. With that,
What's up, guys? Matt Hoffman. Man, I watched you coach this program, man. I don't think I ever seen you really challenge, man, but you grind. From day one, I saw you just working. And, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud to be your neighbor. I'm glad we can have a little barbecues and our kids hanging out together and just enjoying life free. It's a beautiful thing. Luke, you made it, man. You made it, man. I know you wanted to give up so many times, man. I'm glad you just stuck it out, man. It's invaluable what this program offers when you graduate. Jimbo, I don't know why you're wearing a hat, bro. You ain't got no bald spot like I do, man. I got nothing to hide. Full head of hair. I'm proud of you, man. You came in this program strong with a lot of experience. You walked in here as a leader. And I learned a lot of lessons from you myself. How to be a leader and how to just love, and you encourage my walk with God. I appreciate that. I see you back there, Anthony. What's up, man? I'm proud of you, bro. I'm glad you discovered who you were here. And I hope you keep this with you. the whole time, the rest of your life. Take what you learned here. So, dude, Kelvin, man, you got a special place in my heart, Kelvin. You came in here and I saw you like click immediately. You came in with desperation, and I just love talking recovery with you all the time, man. And it's just an inspiration watching you grow from beginning to end. It's amazing to see you get everything back in your life. Proud of each and every one of y'all. I don't really like giving speeches, so go ahead. Pass it off.
Hey everybody,
Hey, Tim.
my name is Tim. I'm a recovering addict. I'm very grateful to be here tonight to honor this program and these graduates. I did write something down because this is tough for me, and I want to do these guys service, so bear with me here. Forge does have a mission statement. That statement is that we exist to restore men to a life of freedom, hope, and purpose. Tonight is an awesome experience for me because I've seen these guys come in. I saw how they were when they came to the program. I've witnessed their life change. And I see them tonight exhibit all three of those characteristics. One thing that came to mind as I was thinking about what to say tonight is that during our time at Forge, we worked the 12 steps of recovery with a sponsor. Very soon in the process, our sponsors point out that each step contains spiritual principles. As we begin to practice these steps and principles in all our affairs, with the strength and care of a power greater than ourselves, we learn that there are certain principles that we excel in and other principles we can strengthen. So I just want to highlight tonight the principles of these guys that I witnessed their recovery in the program. And so with Matt Hawley, I just want to thank you for your faith and for your brotherly love. Great example. For Kelman Matthews, thank you for your example of hope and of service. Luke Farrell, thank you for your example of acceptance and trust. Anthony Tappan, thank you for your example of open-mindedness and willingness. And Jimmy Park, thank you for your example of integrity and self-discipline. From one graduate to another, this is my advice. This is not the end, it's only the beginning. It's we over me. Finally, to the world, you might just be one person. But to one person, you might just be the world. Always remember the primary purpose. I love you guys.
And now I present to you our Assistant Director, Todd Ham.
Can I ask everyone to stand on your feet? If possible, and give a round of applause for these graduates. I would also like a moment of silence to recognize, celebrate, and remember some men. George G., my sponsor, just passed away. 27 years of service to Narcotics Anonymous. And the men that we have lost: Brandon Hammond, Brent Williamson, Brooks Bringman, and Randy Watson. Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening, family. My name is Todd Ham. I'm an Assistant Director of Ford. I've written this speech in the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the 12-step recovery and foundational peer support principles. In 1967, Dr. Martin Luther King delivered a speech posing a question. What is your life's blueprint? MLK went on to convey a message of three crucial principles of life. The principle of somebodyness, the principle of determination to achieve excellence, and the eternal principles of beauty, love, and justice.
I have personally witnessed these three principles in the actions of these Forge graduates. These men are returning citizens and have found freedom, hope, and purpose as men in long-term recovery. Observing their dedication to the recovery community, their families, and to their own personal recovery has been a spiritual experience. The graduates of Forge are men of humility, distinction, and perseverance, and I'm honored to have been a small piece of their journey. Anthony, I've chosen to address you first because I have always addressed you last for the past 12 months. Anthony came to Forge denying the fact that he had a drug problem. However, after he completed step 1, he disclosed to the group, well, guys, I guess I'm an addict. Since then, he has made significant progress. He is an effective leader, a role model of what recovery looks like, and the youngest graduate in this class. I'm so proud of the man that he has become. Anthony, I want you to remember something. Dirt roads are just dirt roads. Speak your mind and don't hold anything in. And always remember that you are somebody.
That's right.
Kelman, what can I say about this man? He has stepped up to every challenge, setback, and adversity has been thrown his way. This man has a personal relationship, connection, and understanding to recovery. I've never experienced a person so in tune with the 12 steps of recovery. You arrived as a returning citizen and you were leaving Forge as a man of integrity, humility, and purpose. I value your drive and the way that you add humor to difficult situations. Kelvin, I want you to remember that you are courageous, that your voice matters, and you have an army of recovery allies as your family. You are never alone, never. Luke, I have something I want to say to you, but it's not appropriate for everyone to speak. You get it, right? Luke, you have come so far from making pockets for every meal of the day. We have seen you transform into a man that your son, your daughter, and your family can look up to. What you have achieved here is only by the grace of God. You arrived at Forge fresh from the loss of your sister, and a short time later, you experienced the loss of your father. Not to mention family and friends' challenges. Luke, you are the perfect example of resiliency. The ability to bounce back. Luke, I want you to remember that it's not all about you today. I want you to remember that if it's not loving and caring, then it's pride and ego. I want you to remember that substance use disorder runs in families, but recovery also runs in families. Yeah. It's courageous, it's contagious, it's real, and it's working. Jimbo now. I'll put you all last because I really don't black out too much. But I have to speak on you. I'm just joking. But really, I don't like that. When these two men arrived at Forge, they both had some time in recovery. They arrived in a positive recovery state. They both always had smiles on their faces. They were always willing to help and to do the next right thing. They never broke any rules. They always had kind things to say about others. So you can see why I had a problem with these two men. But seriously, I care for these men and have seen both of them grow tremendously. Matt used to call me only when he needed something, asking for something. Now he calls me just to say hello, tell me a funny story, or see how I'm doing. Jimbo and I used to work together and spent countless hours over several months talking about life, our families, and recovery. Matt, I want you to remember when everything is good in life, you don't have to. You deserve a great life. You have earned it. Also, you should know by now, your mother is one of your biggest cheerleaders. Jimbo, I want you to remember that you have a big responsibility. I want you to remember that you have the ability to change the world one peer at a time. But I also want you to remember who you do this for. God gave you many gifts. Seek why he gave them to you. In closing, I want to leave you with a few quotes from George Brock. He told this in CARES training 41 when he told us we were the best class. Well, basically, 41. No, 41. 41. He stated, the recovery in me sees the recovery in you. This next quote is from Martin Luther King. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving. Thank you.
And now we're going to hear from our Forge classmates. Go, boys.
I do not like standing up in the office. Hey, how you doing? Man, look, these last 10 months of my life have been nothing short of amazing. I haven't been clean and sober 10 months since I was probably 12 years old. And there is one thing that really stands out in my mind when I think about it all, that is something that we do together when I could never do it alone. Without the five of you, I never would have made it this far. Never. Jumbo, you've seen me at my very worst in life, and I pray every night that I can just move into this and you see me at my best when this is over with. You know, laying in that bed at night, doing step work, watching Matt read his Bible with his little headlamp on, and just every question I ever had being answered by the two of you. You've been a really big inspiration to me. I love both of you to death. Luke, Kelman, you know, look, we're going to stay off the couches. We're going to stay off the R&B. I ain't doing it no more. This last time I started it, y'all finished it. I love y'all. Anthony, too many morning rides to work. Me talking your head off and you don't want to say anything. I'll see you around the dark, but I love y'all.
Love you.
I'm Danny. I'm a recovering addict at Forge.
Danny.
There's some great guys there. I really love them, man. They've been great friends to me. I've seen some big changes in all of them. You know, this is a tough program, but they stuck with it, you know. And I just want to say I love y'all, and I'll be praying for y'all.
I'm Jack. I'm a recovering addict at Forge. I wrote something this time. Class of 2023 graduates. I love each of y'all, and I'm proud of each one of y'all, and I'm proud to call y'all brother. And the nicknames, I've called them this the whole time they've been here, right? Kelvin Matu, thank you for being my sponsor and breaking down the deeper meaning of the steps, and for the words of encouragement from the great late Helen Keller. Matthew Holly, you was the only houseman when I got here. Look at you now, all decked out, about to leave and go home. Jim Bob, I remember the shape you was in about 5 years ago, and see you now, it's truly inspiring. Proud of you. Luca Brossi, out of everyone here, I've seen your acceptance, and it's pretty impressive. Kind of like the confidence that you have with Bones. Lastly but not least, and you've given me a good example of what a younger leader and a strong person in recovery looks like. Thank you. Now, go ahead and graduate, open up business. I love each one, I'm proud of y'all.
I'm Caleb Beasley. I've been at the Forge for 8 months now. I come to know, I know Luke from me and him's childhood friends from way back when. Jimbo, I've known you for a long time. You got a walk that I want to walk one day with God. You truly inspire me. You're one of the strongest men inside the walk. Luke, I know your acceptance it wasn't where it was, but it has improved, and I see that in big improvement. Matt, I've heard stories about back in the day, and I can't see it. You truly changed from what I've heard of, and I don't even see it. But Anthony, man, I've seen a lot of bucking this man. He's a young guy, and he's truly got a lot to look forward to in life. And I'm going to see you get there one day. And you got a lot to look forward to.
That's right.
Kelvin. Oh, so, yeah, this is my sponsor. He's guided me in the steps along the way. He's my daughter's best friend. I got a 2-year-old daughter. They rode all the way to LaGrange and to Atlanta and just chit-chatting back and forth. And that's his best friend, or that's her best friend now. Yeah, you truly are one of the biggest inspirations in the program to me. And I want to thank y'all, all of y'all, for what y'all have done. And I want to be able to walk that walk that y'all walk. But I love y'all guys.
How y'all doing?
Hey, Whit.
I'm Whit. I've been here about 7 months from South Carolina. This is a tough program. I've seen a lot of people leave. I'm envious of these guys. They put up with a lot. If you can go through this program, I don't think there's much life to throw at you that you couldn't handle. And I'm proud of them. I wish you the best of luck. If you screw up, I'm going to come out there and put my hands on you. That's all I got.
What's going on? Raymond, 211 days sober and clean today. Really proud of these guys. I'm thinking like, what do all these guys have in common right now? I think each one of these guys has like almost knocked me out at one point in time. I've gotten on all their nerves. I think Anthony, you're the reason I got kicked out the first time I was at Forge. Love you, man. Kelvin, you're my sponsor now. I was really rude to him when I came in. He was the house manager, and everything he told me I just said no. Jimbo, I think you almost knocked me out at a Narcan distribution one time. Nobody really knows about that, but you know what I'm talking about. Luke, you know, yeah. Luke, I don't even go there. Matt Hawley, yep, he threatened to knock me out verbally. But man, I love each one of you guys. You know what I'm talking about, Matt. You know I was on the phone, remember that? All right. Okay. Because he's like one of the most loving guys ever. You got to really get him mad to do something like that. But I love each and every one of you guys. I'm really proud of you guys today. It's just amazing to see like where you guys are at now. I'm proud of you guys. I'm here if you ever need anything. And, you know, I just thank God for you guys and all my brothers at the Forge. And just a blessing to see this day happen. Congrats, guys. I'm Brett.
Hey,
I
Brett.
got 6 months clean at the Forge. I just want to say we appreciate the accountability and congratulations.
What's up, dude? I'm Heath. I've been at the Forge for about 7 months. I got 9 months clean.
Yeah.
My mom and dad. I made it the big stage. Anyway, guys, I'm super proud of y'all. Kelman, a lot of good laughs. Same as Anthony. Luke, man. I'm definitely gonna need to tighten Caleb up on stage. So, and Matt, I hang out with you a whole lot, but you're still an awesome dude. Jimbo, same to you, proud of y'all. That's all I got. I'm Chris. I've been at the Forge 5 months. I was 7 months clean. I just wanted to let y'all know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all inspire me a lot. Good luck out there.
I'm a hunter. I've been at the Forge like 4.5 months. I've been clean about 9 months. Jimbo, I'm gonna miss you, man. I swear. And Matt, I'm gonna miss you walking around singing Hank Jr. and Willie. And Luke, I'm gonna miss hearing you cry because you can't beat me in nothing we do. And I'm just gonna miss hearing you cry. Old Kelvin, man. What am I gonna do about the hamburger meat now, man? Man, I love y'all. Thank y'all for everything y'all did.
Aha! You made it. I don't know how you made it, but you made it. Spent 12 months at the Forge and then left for about a month, and then came back about 6 months ago, and they were still there. I do know how you guys made it. It was grace. Made it look easy. I thought, what can I do to show my admiration to you guys? So I decided to sing a song. Sing Wind Beneath My Wings. Bette Midler. I decided against it. I need to see you guys go. I really do. Proud of you. Proud of you. Stay out of trouble.
I'm Chase. I've been at the Forge for 5 months. I have Love Tears clean. So I just want to say congrats, Scopes. Y'all mean a lot to me. Y'all inspired me a lot. Y'all showed me the way to go. Coming out of RSAT, I really didn't want to be here. I wanted to be home with my family, but seeing y'all, the other graduates, inspired me a lot. Gave me a lot of encouraging words, but appreciate y'all. Good luck to y'all. Love y'all. Hope to see y'all around.
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
My name's Tim. I'm 10 days shy from 5 months old.
Yeah.
This class meant a lot to me because, well, that class meant a lot to me. They've been around, they've had to be a part of my recovery also. Hey, shout out Matt Oliver, man. I had to give a big shout out because after I left like 4 or 5 times, tried to leave, he's still putting on Jim's outfit dealing with the program, So now I'm trying to be a powerhouse, But, Luke, that's my dog. I went to a lot of movies with you, man. A lot of movies, man. Jimbo, that's my hero. Kelvin Powerhouse, and then he's an old soul in recovery, I'm just grateful for him, man. I'm grateful for all my brothers here too. Grateful for the board. Grateful for y'all also, about to be an L1, hopefully, On my way. But yeah, just thank the board, man, and all my brothers for really support.
everyone doing? I'm an addict named Chris.
Hey,
Prepared
Chris.
a little something to share here. I'd like to start by saying, to me personally, Forge is so much more than just a rehabilitation or treatment center. You can see there's a lot of love. Look at this really as a fellowship and a brotherhood, movement in recovery. Written 5 characteristics or things that come to mind for each of the graduates. For starters, Anthony put cool, air, specs, country, and low time. Proud of you, Anthony, and wishing you the best in the future. Mr. Jimbo put bold, disciple, swag, testimony, and recovery. Luke, my buddy, put a big walk dog. Father, laid back, adversity, and inspiration. So proud of you, man. You're going to do big things with your family and recovery. And Kelman, I put I put determination, transformation, fitness, and just a really good friend. My brother Matt put faith, family, outlaw, sponsor my brother. I'm really proud of you guys. You guys have been a big inspiration to me. Continue to help pave the way of this program. I know you're going to do big things and won't be able to measure the impact you made on lives here and at large. I've also written a couple of quotes I'd like to share in closing. John C. Maxwell said, "Our business in life is not to get ahead of others, but to get ahead of ourselves." Albert Einstein once said, "Life is like riding a bicycle. In order to keep your balance, you got to keep on moving." And great Greek philosopher Socrates said, "It ain't tricking if you got it." I'm Mark. I've been at Ford 3 months.
Hey, Mark.
Ford is a tough program, but it's a great program. And they finished it. So congratulations to you guys. And hope y'all can get out to your families and continue doing the right thing and keep inspiring us that's still at Ford. Congratulations.
How y'all doing?
Hey.
So someone told me once, if you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. Y'all made me really uncomfortable. I'd also like to say thank you to the board members. And thank you to everyone that makes Forge possible. And I'd also like to use this platform to say thank you to Catherine Poodle who helped get me here. I came on March 14th to Vidalia. 2 days before that, I came into Freedom Through Recovery, kind of not knowing where I was going, but knowing I was going to treatment. I got about 2 sentences out, and she said, "You need to go to Vidalia." Well, I still had to talk for another 10 minutes. I got done, and she said, "You need to go to Vidalia." I'm glad she was right. It's a good place. Thank you.
Bobby, man. Everybody look away. Y'all making me nervous. I don't like it. So Forge, I got here at 3/16/23. That's my clean date.
Yeah.
Anthony, love you, Aaron. Kel, I'm not scared of you when I got here, so I don't know you good, but I want to get to know you better. Jimbo, I love all the time that you get at PTR. Luke, it was good to see somebody from my hometown when I got here, and it's good to see you graduate. Matt's my sponsor. I'm working on step 3. See you soon.
My name is Jason. I've been in the Forge for 2.5 months. Been clean for about 8 months. Congratulations to the graduates. Proud of you. There's no coincidence that you guys share
the same characteristics and qualities as well as graduates before you. You're great proof of what the Forge can do for you, and I can't wait to be up here in y'all shoes. Y'all, I'm really proud of you guys. My name is Joseph. I've been here since, well, I am an addict. I've been here since March 24th. I've got a total of about 4.5 months clean now. Yeah, I was desperate for a change when I got here. You know, Todd took me by a cemetery. Nervous. I didn't think I'd be this nervous. I like to talk. But I had prepared a speech, but before I get that, I want y'all to know, y'all missed it last night. I took my first trip in the courts, picking up trash. Very long, very long. When I got here, man, I was strong in the Bible. You know, I done turned my life back over to God. I kept asking, you know, give me a sign. You know, is this where I'm supposed to be? First Monday of PTR, Jimbo. Man, I didn't wear a hat tonight because I figured you wouldn't. You know what I mean? But I knew God put me here because he kept saying nothing but Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. No matter who didn't want to hear or what. But not long after that, I asked Matt Holly to pray for me. And he told me right straight up, come down here and pray with me. You know, called me out. Took me a couple of days to get down there. But when I did get down there, he was waiting to go and pass. And all that man wanted to do is talk about step work. That's it, man. And he said, told me to write out the questions and all that. Glad he's not my sponsor, but quit doing that a while back. You know, it's a lot of writing. Luke, man up here. Very few people here has made me mad. You're one of them. Step 1 took 2 weeks. Step 2 took a month and a half. I was done in 2 weeks. You know, I told him I was ready to go over it. He said, man, I think you're going too fast. So I got mad and redone it all over again, you know. A month and a half later, went over step 2, and he said, man, I need you to get this easily because you're in the Bible like you are, you know what I mean? We still went over all the answers, you know, both sets of them. Anthony, me and Jason were doing a little electricity work to help you out in the house. And got a little sloppy with it, and you let me know that real quick. You know, straight up told me, like, you ain't no electrician, dude. Got a little butt hurt, put a zip tie on the drive shaft just to mess with him about his brand new tires. Kelvin, bro, you're part of the FBI. You got Craig, Todd, and you, man. That's the Forge Bureau of Investigation. If anything's going on, bro, y'all on it. You know, I respect you, bro. You've been the same the whole time. I do know if you ever tell me or ask somebody's looking for me, bro, I don't fall for that.
My name's Ramon. I've been at Ford since March 28th, roughly about 65 days. Yeah. 64 days. It's great. You come to a place like this and you know, you're nervous, you know, you don't know any of these guys, you know, these guys are here for a year. So I'll start with Matt. Matt, you know, first off, you know, you don't never know what you're going to have in common with people. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of like the first thing I look for, something in common. You know, me and Matt, you know about that boiler light, that TIG weld. You know, that was, you know, I think I wrote Matt, had Matt on the issue one time, and he let me know quick. He's the nicest guy at Ford. I must have made a mistake. Matt, congratulations. Love you, man. Luke, I was a little scared of Luke when I first got here. I'm a hard head. He looked tough. And first thing he did was bought me a 12-pack of Cokes and a pack of smokes. So, you know, that eased the tension. And that's, you know, we got a lot in common too, you know. proud of you, man. Thank you for all those small talks we had and the long ones. I know I've talked to you all a few times. Jimbo, man, Jimbo seen me at my work, picked me up. You know, when I talked to Craig, and he said, don't look at me because I got somebody in the neck of the woods right now. He'll be in 15 minutes. Wow. Really? Sure enough, here comes Jimbo in that little car. He could see me at my work. And I'm grateful to you guys, man. Thank you for picking me up. Thank you. And in the mornings, man, with the Bible, you know, Jimbo, I really admire you, you know, for how strong you are in your faith. And that's come a long way with me. Thank you. Proud of you. Love you. Gentlemen, you know, we got a few things in common, you know. A couple sad things, but we talk through it, you know, we worship through it. And it's tough to talk about, you know, things like that. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you. And thank you for being a strong leader like you are, you know, at that place, because, you know, I remember when you come over back over to the Forge House, you lift it back and shake. You know, and thank you. I'm proud of you. I love you. Anthony, what we have in common is you're the youngest and I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest guy there. But, you know, it's never too late.
No.
You know, it's never too early. You know, me and Anthony, we have fun with each other. He made me mad a couple of times, but I know I made him mad. But, you know, that's what it's all about, you know, getting to know people and who they really are. It's an honor to be here. Proud of you. I love you. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Shane, and I've been at the Forge for going on 2 months. I've been clean for 90 days. These guys make it a wonderful place to be at sometimes, you know. Not all the time, just sometimes. Let's see, each and every one of y'all, man, has been an inspiration to me since I've been here. That kind of just let me know that a second chance and a restart of life is possible. That's all I got. Thank you.
I'm Wyatt, and I've been at the Forge for a little over a month. In that brief time, you guys have quickly become an inspiration to me, showing this is not impossible. Matt, Luke, Jimbo, Hellman, and Anthony, congratulations.
I'm Randall. I'm one of the boys on the board, 28, 23. Clean days 416.
Yeah.
Recovery. This has been my first time restoring recovery. So when I come into the program, I was looking to see, who I needed to follow, who I needed to learn from, and these guys stood out like a light. It's real bright. So I really thank you guys for that, my gratitude for that, and to watch you guys kind of show me the right way to go, show me what I needed to do, and you guys have come a long way. I've heard the stories. I don't know all of you personally, but I've heard the stories, so I can tell how far you guys have come. Congratulations to you guys.
My name is Brandon. I've been here for a little over a month, and I have to say these guys really inspired me, especially Jimbo. He's probably the reason why I'm here. To start with, I really resented this whole thing and didn't want to come, but I'm standing here now smiling. It feels pretty good, to be honest with y'all. Congratulations.
I'm Mac, and I've been here for 5'11" when I got here. 5'10", I'm sorry, 5'11" when I got here. I don't got much to say. I normally got a whole bunch to say. Man, y'all know what it is, man. You guys are tired, brother. Y'all know when you gotta come back. Keep it, you gotta give it away. So, congratulations, guys.
My name is Max Eddie. I got here May 10th, 2023. I've been a month sober now. I don't know y'all that well, but I love y'all. Be safe and congratulations.
Hey everybody, I'm Jordy. I've been here since May 13th, and I've been sober for 30 days today. I just want to say congratulations, fellas, and I hope that I'm sitting where y'all at one day. Be safe.
Hey Chase, complete days 4, 47, 43, 4 since 5:17. I was gonna say Kelvin, Jimbo, Anthony, Matt. Or Jimbo, I've got another Jimbo a little bit. Anthony, Kelvin, Matt, my relationship is all. That's all right. I didn't get to know that dude, what I'm saying, so that's just an early lead, but I'm proud of y'all, love y'all, man. Luke, in the hometown, man, he's talked to me a couple times. I've had my ups and downs. He's come to talk to me, man. I call my probation officer. She's called him, but he come talk to me. Thank you, man. Thank y'all, love y'all.
I'm Joe Haddock.
Joe.
My clean date is 1/1/23. I didn't know these guys very well, but I met them and they're all good people. They motivate me to complete the program too. But congratulations, guys.
Hey, I'm Brandon. I'm Matt. My clean date is November 1st. I've been here for about 10 days. And, I don't really know them that well, but I hope I get to where y'all are one day. And I just want to say that we're brothers now.
My name is Sean Howard. I've got the force since May 31st. I don't really know everyone like that well. I done had a couple conversations with Mr. Jimbo. He seems like a pretty cool dude. Y'all inspired me. At first, it was kind of hectic when I got on this crib. He would let me know how tough everything was. And he would like, make sure this is the place you want to be. It took me a minute to decide for a minute. But I called him back though. Like, I think the place is the place I want to be. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
My name is Tyler. Clean date is 10/28/22. Don't really know all you guys, but I know Luke got to get to know Anthony Bennett Ford for a whole day. But it was a pleasure meeting you guys. And best of luck to you.
How everybody doing? My name is Dominique. I would like for y'all to give these guys a nice round of applause. You know, I'd like to show some gratitude to these nice fellas. You know, boys, you know what I'm saying, made it to some nice sharp. You know what I mean? You know, it's gonna be back out there with their family. I know they're gonna be good in the community. They've been inspiring to me just to be here. I've been here since yesterday. Just to see them dressed up all nice, he's gonna go back out there and be with their family and, you know, enjoy life and see what life really has to offer. You know, that's pretty. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty great. I'll be sober. You know, I have I said like 11 months sobriety. I'll be. I'm hoping to make it through here. You know, they say 4 is pretty tough. You know what I'm saying? For the day I've been, I'm kind of nervous a little bit. I'm trying to hold it together. But yeah, they say 4 is a great place. It is a great place. The people that I have met since I've been here, they are very nice people. They're very supportive, very helpful, great people to talk to, lean on. I just thank everybody for coming out to show gratitude to these fellas here. And, one more round of applause for them. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Right. I'm Craig. All right. Yeah. So I wrote some stuff down too to help guide me because I can usually shoot pretty good off the hip, but I always forget stuff myself. So we'll try a different approach tonight. So definitely want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting us and supporting our graduates in this program. We cannot do what we do without each and every one of you guys. Moments like this is what we do this for. And I can't express the gratitude that I have to lead such a fine organization. And I just thank each of you for allowing me to do what I do. So for those of you who may not know me, my name is Craig George. I'm a person in long-term recovery. That is the driving force behind everything I do. God has given me a gift and the ability to live 2 lives in the course of one lifetime. I choose to honor that gift by dedicating my life to Him and those seeking freedom from active addiction. The men that we're here to honor tonight have joined me on this mission. Anthony, Matt, Luke, Kelman, and Jimbo. I'm honored to walk with you guys. And I'm so proud of you. All of you have taken ownership of Forge. And I could not ask for a greater group of men to help develop and lead this movement, this program. I'm going to go one by one with you guys, and what we're going to do is I'm going to put together a little film for each of these guys. But the first man I'd like to talk about here, first man came here at 20 years old. He did not feel like he had a problem or that he belonged. After sharing a story about stolen copper in scrap yards, we were convinced that he was one of us. I've watched him come from a quiet, uncertain young man into becoming a leader who has the courage to say exactly what needs to be said at almost any given time.
Yeah.
At 21 years old, he has earned the respect of his peers as a leader of this program. Let's now turn our attention to the screen and let's watch Anthony Tapper's time here. you come on up.
I was hoping to go first. I was hoping they'd save me for last, but I just want to thank Craig, these group of guys, all the graduates, and y'all seen me try to book a couple times, find a way out. I even tried to call lawyers trying to go home. I wasn't hearing this, I didn't do it. But I'm trying to get a little nervous. Thank y'all.
Love you, dog.
Thank you, Anthony. All right. So next up is one of the most easygoing, fun-loving, and hard-working men that I've had the privilege to meet. He never meets a stranger, and has even managed to get me a little time with Governor Brian Kemp. This man has pushed forward with a peace that surpasses our understanding in times of adversity and loss. His character speaks for itself. I look forward to working with him as a graduate to help guide me and Forge as we continue to restore men together. Let's watch Matt Holly's time here at Forge. Get his plate, man.
Man, this looks nice. How y'all doing? Man, what a journey this has been. I see a lot of growth in a lot of people here. Came to this program really broken spiritually. Found myself the front yard of the client's house, behind the bush on my knees, praying for some help, because I just really couldn't do it. It was just beyond me at that point, where to turn to. But had a lot of nights in the bed talking with Jimbo across the way there, and studying up on Crossing Paul's writings and discussing that with him, trying to get some clarity on a lot of it. But man, I turned to the right place. I couldn't have done it without God. I had to get out of myself and get into the Lord to really wrap my mind around things. Shout out most certainly to God. Craig, Todd, thank y'all. Thank you guys. Boards, couldn't live without y'all. I'd like to thank my family for supporting me through this. I know it's been difficult for them. Appreciate y'all letting me grow. So, it's been a pleasure to spend with all of you. Those of you that I haven't got to meet, we will in the future. Anyway, thank all y'all for coming out. Sure I'm forgetting half everybody outside the wing if you're not writing nothing down. But maybe I got everybody. Jimbo, man, what a solid friendship. All you guys. We got a lot of close time, I believe. So that's something to treasure. And remember, big mouse is fast, but the owl sees it not.
Thank you, Matt.
Love you, Matt.
Right. This next man, I'm so thankful to see finish this process and become a graduate of Forge. I was honestly devastated at the thought of you possibly not graduating, but you did it now. Since the very beginning of your stay at Forge, you've had to practice acceptance to the highest level. The toughest three spiritual principles to practice are acceptance, patience, and tolerance. Used all of these as life has continued to show up in some major ways. The experience of every season of life with its mountaintops and valleys is why our program is as long as it is. It is important to learn to dig our heels in and remain in recovery through all the highs and lows of life. I could not be more proud of you, and I'm grateful to see you do this and walk across the stage. Let's watch Luke Farrell's time here at Forge together.
Made it.
I ain't nervous talking in front of people, so I ain't got much to say. Let's say, I'm grateful for changing my life. Grateful Todd, Craig, Pete. I'm pretty sure some people won't leave out, everybody in here, Travis before me. For showing me a new way of life. Very appreciative. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Luke. Well, our next man has found a new life and a new identity as a restored man in recovery while he's been at Forge. He is completely bought into this organization and leads with truth in a very assertive, unapologetic way that has gained him the utmost respect by his peers as well as our staff. He is very possibly the funniest man I've ever met. His humor and wit comes out effortlessly. It doesn't take much positivity and humor to make even the toughest times bearable. You have helped us all get through some very tough times during your stay at Forge. Your impact on the lives of others is bigger than you know. Please continue in your efforts to invest in others. You're a game changer in this community. Let's watch Kelvin Matthews' time here at Forge.
And the only thing I can think of to share on is gratitude right now, because with my life, the way it was headed, the way I was living, that, I mean, without Forge, I don't know where I'd be right now, because I was not in a great place at all. I was in a very dark place. And it's kind of awesome how God works, because the way I was headed, I was fixing to kill myself. The day I got arrested, the day I was fixing to take my life, was actually the day that I was sent to jail. I was sent to Forge. Met Craig George, and my whole life has been nothing but positive since then. That was the best, worst day of my life. And I'm so grateful for everything, even the bad times that led me up to that point, because without them, I wouldn't be here now. And I'm so grateful for all the guys, all the other graduates that was here with me. And I just realized I've been here longer than everybody. It's been a minute. I've been here about 15 months now. But I just know that the gratitude is going to be the biggest thing for me, and like getting away from where I just came from. And I heard before that a grateful addict will never relapse, and that heard a wise man once say that, if I use one more time, that misery I just left was 100% refundable. It's there waiting on me. And as long as I keep that gratitude and never relapse, that's all I got to worry about today. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you, Kelvin. All right, so that leaves one. Last but certainly not least is a man that really needs no introduction here in this community. We saved him for last because usually no one wants to follow him up. I've had a unique opportunity to work with this man in the development of Toombs County Prevention, Treatment, and Recovery, also known as PTR, and Gardens of Hope, RCO. He is the real deal. If you watch him, you'll know him by his fruit. But trust me, he's got some pretty cool words too. This man is making a huge impact on Toombs County. Let's watch Jimbo Parton. on up, Jimbo.
Oh, man, that's a nice flag. A little heavy, too. All right. Oh, man, it's been a ride. It's been a ride. This program's the real deal, though. I was kind of skeptical about it at first. I tried to dodge it, to be honest with you. When I talked to Craig, I was like, man, this dude's a drill sergeant. But really what he was doing was just laying it all out. You don't come in the blind. Everything was just as he said it was, you know. And so I respect that. And man, this program's been good to me. I ended up getting here and kind of fell in, you know, a leadership position. Kind of things just went going along for me. Next thing I know, obviously, you know, Craig and Todd believed in me. They was like, hey, there's a position coming up, and we think you would be suited for it. And of course, I prayed about it, and I was like, you know, why not? It's going to help people. Anything I can do to help the next thing. And I truly do believe that that's how you keep what you have. You can't keep what you have unless you give it away. So that's the mission. Now, Todd, he was talking about, well, I work with Jimbo and we just had some conversations. Nah, man. Nah, it was way more than that. Like, it's like Craig is like, if you want something to do, he'll find you something to do. There's plenty to do. He's got plenty going on. So, and me, I like to stay busy. So thank you, Craig, for finding me something to do. But in conversations with Todd as well, Todd taught me a lot. He really did. That man, he didn't like me when I first got here. He said that several times. But over the past, 14 months, we've bonded. There's a friendship there that I really value. He's poured into me. He's taught me, the CARES approach. He's taught me how to, basically love people where they're at, And that, to me, is just, it's awesome. It's awesome. And Craig is like, I'm just grateful for these two guys. Craig believed in me. Craig's my compadre. We stay doing stuff together, You can't say cool stuff all the time, but we try. A lot of times we have to talk and stuff like that, But Craig, he says a lot more cooler stuff than me. But anyway, Matt Holly, the guys, all of these guys out here, Matt, I value your friendship. There was times when, I'm not even gonna lie, within my first 30 days, I had a court case that was approaching, and the devil was in my ear telling me, like, you're going to prison anyway, so what are you doing here? Go fishing for the next 6 weeks. And I thought about it, but it was like people like Matt Holly and some other people that's not here with us no more that helped me stay in this program. And I thank God that I did. I thank God for the bathroom stall at Ford's. Man, I would go in that bathroom stall and I would shut that door and I would pray. And I know people probably, when I first got here, was like, this dude's crazy, man. He's in there talking to himself, but I wasn't. I was praying out loud. I was asking God for direction, And usually what I find out is when I ask God for direction, it's usually not what I want to do. So, like, I wasn't wanting to stay, but God wanted me to stay. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad that I listened to God. I'm so glad that I've learned to be obedient when I do pray, and not just pray and ask, but to pray and listen. It's been critical. It's helped me grow. I get a chance to work with all of these guys right here, man. I love all of these guys. I get to see them every morning, for the first 30 days. And then like, hey, go on to work, buddy, Let me know how things work out. But no, I stay in touch with them. So like this ceremony, it's great. But as far as me, myself, this is like not no parting from, like, it ain't no I'll see you later thing. It's like I'm locked in. Like I'm not going nowhere until they run me out, whoever. So I'll be here for them. And I'm just grateful for that, man. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to get this, to be in a position where I get to see guys come in as broken as I was once in my life. All right? They come in this broken state, and just every day is a grind, but they keep coming back. They keep coming back. They keep sticking it out. And then I get to see that light, when that light switches, and it's like, hey, and they catch another gear, and it's like, that's when the transformation begins. So you got these guys on the back road, some of them, not saying for all of them, just coming in. You heard them. They're like, I got here, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 30 days ago. And then you got these guys up there on the front row who's been here, 7, 8 months. And you can just see, like, that's what it's going to do. Eventually, them seats is going to be up here, And guess what? I'm going to be right here throughout that whole process, and I'll get to see y'all up here as well as y'all, and y'all up here. I love y'all. Thank you. And, yeah.
I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. This program was supposed to be a community effort. These men are the future of change here in Toombs County. Thank you all for your love and support. But most of all, I want to thank God for his work in and through us. Our mission is to restore men to a life of freedom, hope, and purpose. And as you can see, restored men restore men. Again, I can't thank you enough for being here tonight. I can't thank the Williams family enough for such a great venue, or Ginger with G. Marie's for these sharp outfits that we all get to support at these graduations. There are so many people that make all of this possible, and there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that is unknown. And so we're going to keep working hard together and do the best that we can to carry this message to as many as we can. Again, I thank all of you. Each of you have a great night. I love you. Good night.
I'd just like to say that the court system is doing a good thing when they're allowing people, not hardened criminals, to go into this place like before. They do a great job over there. It's hard. It's hard on all of them. It's hard on the family. Hard on you, Todd. We love you. Greg, we want to get our church, as Brock Example of woman, to find a way to get invested in the forge itself. But I'm trying not to be emotional, but this is one of the proudest moments I've had of that. Made friends with a lot of the guys up here, Big Jimbo. I don't know where the oak tree is tonight. Raymond, he's come out, place guitar up a little bit, but they'll be right. And all the support that they give him is a great thing. And all that these guys are going to do to pull back into this system instead of just walk away from it, I think is a wonderful thing. But I love all y'all guys. Y'all stay true to yourself.
I'm Mallory, Jimmy's ex-wife. And these are our kids. Me and Justin was there today that Jimmy was in court. Everybody else thought that he was a Class C recidivist. And we knew, we prayed and we prayed. But We did not think outcome would be good because everybody else was going to Christmas. She was shaking and I was shaking. My jaw was jittering. But he didn't. And that's only because of God. And I was so scared that day. I had to get up on the stand. Judge Reeves said, I've never had an ex-wife come up here and talk good of an ex-husband. And, I said what I could. And my biggest thing was explaining to our 6-year-old how Daddy wasn't going to be able to take him fishing with him. He's been able to do that through Greg and the Forge. We're so happy for that.
I'm Jesselyn. I'm Jimbo's oldest. I just want to say, the man that y'all see today is not the man that I grew up with. He is, it's on a complete 180 from when I was a kid to now. So, I just want to say, I've never been more proud of you in my life. Say you're proud of me.
I'm Susan. I'm a person in long-term recovery. I can't think. That was so sweet. The fishing. I want to go fishing now. I just wanted to say, I'm proud of all you guys. I have the privilege of working at the PTR, and I get to see them their first 30 days when they're the most anal retentive, to say it nicely. And y'all all have grown, all of y'all. But Kilman, I've known Kilman for probably well over 15 years. He and my son used to write music together. And I just want you to know, son, Zoned Out is dead, right? That used to be his music name, Zoned Out. And one of the songs he and my son used to sing was Mark My Words. And I want you to know you are an original. You're not a copy. And I love this original. I'm so proud of you. And I know you're going to do great things. And I know you're going to be eventually one day working alongside me, bringing them in. You know, I see that in you. And Jimbo, like, I thought you was such a fake. And I'm actually like, I knew you on Facebook. We was Facebook friends. I knew him for a long time. And I was like, ain't no way nobody got this much Jesus all the time. Right? And y'all don't let him fool you. He does say a lot of cool things, but he will make you cry too. He has made me cry a few times. But not only have I known Craig for a very long time, we've got history. I've got history with his family. I love his family. The Forge is awesome. And I've got 2.5 years in recovery myself. But, you know, Todd said earlier to one of the guys, I think it was Luke, you know, this is a family disease. You know, it runs deep. And, but it can run deep in recovery too. And now not only is my sister 3 years clean, I'm 2.5 years clean, her daughter's a year clean, my other brother's 3 years clean, my children are officially 4 months clean, 3 months clean, and 5 days clean. But y'all were for my brother what I couldn't be, Jimbo especially. It was with my brother Bo in prison. And they knew each other, and like, my brother is something I hold close to my heart, but you know, we get older and we grow apart, and I didn't know how to help him. And these guys have been brothers to him, or been the brother to him that I couldn't be and that he needed. And that's something that this place cultivates, is family and brotherhood. And I love all you guys, and I'm so proud of y'all and what y'all do in this community. I know y'all stay busy all the time, but Idle Hands is the devil's workshop. So y'all just stay busy, okay? And remember, it was impossible until you did it. I love you guys.
I'm Jimmy's uncle. My great kids. But I'm speaking to him as a grandmother. She's still within the faith, as a great grandmother. They taught me that faith. I watched this storm be born a long time ago. I prayed a long time. So Lord, I don't want to put this storm out. They did it. They kept processing through this life. Same way. We came home. We got to go. Lord raised him up out of a wheelchair.
Yeah.
This man walking out from here.
Yes.
You just don't understand this life here that you see before you. You see the power of God. You see the strength of the Lord in this man. Oh, the Lord's put it there. All the glory be to the Lord. Praying and praying for him and me. My life does not look different than his. Very much. Lord saints to be moving in prayer and their great faith. I thank you for supporting these people. Everything they do. They're both doing so much to so many families, so many children, so many grandmothers, so many uncles and aunts. It means so much to you that y'all would be here to support us. Thank you very much. We're proud of you.
What's up?
Usually I was telling my wife if you black out when you come up here, I can't really get so nervous. Boy. So yeah, Luke, I ain't gonna call you Lukey Poo. But yeah, man, I'm super proud of you, dude. Like all y'all graduates, but mainly Luke. You know, when you got somebody that you've been out there with in addiction, and I was at the Forge for a little bit with Luke, and man, I'm super proud of you, dude. And the Forge is a hard program. I've been out a year from the Forge. It's tough right there, I promise you. You know, it's real life stuff going on, so just keep doing what you're doing. That's all you gotta do, and things will work out for you. I love you, buddy.
I just want to say I love you, Dad, and I'm very happy for you.
Y'all know me as a man. I know he's a little man. And being a little longer than divorce, he could be in him. I want to let you know, I've watched you in this past year in this program, and I didn't think he was make it either. And when his phone calls and Craig, when his truck broke down, he was so worried. He was so, you're always going to get you. I know the kid, man, I know you're so emotional. So I know you're very strict person on me. I appreciate that. But I just want you to know I love you and I'm very proud of you. And I know you will do great.
No, you're prettier than me.
I just want to say I'm just proud of you, Daddy, because all the stuff that you went through, and you made me cry a few times. But I just want to say I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
All I want to say is I'm proud of you, Dad, and keep on doing what you do.
Hey, so I get 20 seconds, I'm old. My name is Pete, I'm a guy who's been around long-term recovery for a long time, but I've known each one of these guys. I spent a day or two with them when I first came in. I stood by your side when people thought you did something you didn't do. I kept telling them that I was going to be a sponsor. I said, no, I'm not. I'll be a sponsor. You guys wouldn't want me. But I've known you before you came here, and I'm very proud of the man you've become. I'm glad you stuck through it. You had a lot of adversity with your dad and everything passing shortly after your sister and all, so I'm very proud of you, and I'm glad that you stuck with it. Gentlemen, me and you, we always cut up and had a lot of laughter while we first got here. Anthony, I didn't think you liked me. You were just weird, but you are a good kid and grew on me, I guess. And Jimbo, I heard a lot about you, but it was crazy. They just told me that you were a real big drug addict. And they started telling me that you changed over to be a Jesus freak. So I saw both sides of that. I was like, wow, this guy is for real. He's pretty cool. But I didn't believe that you were in a wheelchair, but then I saw your little, past history and everything, and now I saw where you came from, so I'm proud of you too. And I'm glad you're sticking around to help these guys. So I just want to say good luck to you all, and I love you.
I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm Dr. Brigham, my husband Bobby, Brooks Brigham's parents, and I cannot tell. I don't know how to tell y'all. I love you, how much you meant to you. You meant to him. The last conversation we had, we were talking about everybody. Matt, you know how much he loved you. Jimbo, all of you. I just felt in my heart that I needed to tell y'all. And thank you so much. All of you meant so much to him and to us. And thank you very much for being there for me.
Thank you for that, Aditha. I appreciate your courage. We'll continue to carry this torch in honor of Brooks, in all those who have gone before us, for all those who will come after us. Thank you for that.
Thank you.